obviously upload it, that's for sure.
How did he take it?
He fucking did alright, actually.
Ty, how much talking into did it take to get him to do it? Was he okay with it?
No, he was fine. He downed the whole thing too. He did well.
Fantastic. Well, listen, the post-fight celebration, all that, that's amazing. But just, I mean, a huge win in your career right now, right? So, I mean, how are you feeling right now?
I feel good. Even better that the boss did a shui out of my shui vasa, you know what I mean? So it's a win-win for me. Thought I did well. Come to Houston. Got a few boos at the start, but we ended in cheers. So, cheering.
No question. Listen, he utilized some wrestling, right? I mean, first of all, did that surprise you, or did you think, like, he's definitely going to do this? And I guess, how did you feel about the way you reacted to it?
It was definitely a surprise, but this is MMA. This is the sport. We had a bit of a swing and a bang, and we had a fucking bit of a wrestle as well. So, mixed martial arts. Here we go.
Is that something that maybe, I mean, again, I think you wanted to just swing and bang the whole time, but is that something that maybe you can take some pride out of? Like, hey, guys, I do have some well-rounded skills.
I'm a wrestler from way back. No, yeah, it was good. Showed a bit of adversity, I suppose. Well, that's a big word. Was that the right word, Isabella? Yeah. Showed a bit of that, you know, and there you go. We did good.
He did land a couple shots along the way, so I'm just curious. I mean, did any of them hurt? Do you remember being stunned or?
I got a few bumps on the head, that's for sure. On the side here, but there was nothing. I didn't feel I was in too much of a danger, but he's the knockout king. He's got heavy hands. He's a big boy. So I definitely felt him, but I was still in the game, so I was sweet.
Is there ever a point where you change the way you approach your career, right? I mean, this is a nice win streak you're on. You know, Dana was just back here saying, now we got to talk about you in the top 4 or 5 guys in the division. I mean, is there ever a point where you go, I don't want to just be the guy that knocks people out and drinks a beer. You know, like I want somebody to do this thing different. I mean, how do you approach that moving forward?
Well, I don't really mind. I don't mind being the guy who drinks piss out of shoes and this and that, because I suppose everyone just focuses on all of that, but at the end of the day, I'm knocking the best in the world out. So that's up to you or whoever takes it, however that is. But like I said, I've got a great team around me now. I've got just guys who have the best interest for me, and fuck, we're doing all right, you know what I mean? We're knocking out the best in the world, bro. We're here.
Last thing for me, ideally, I'm sure you want to, try to get home if you can. I don't know if that's possible. I mean, what's the schedule look like from here? Can you book something again quickly? Do you have to try to get to see the family? What's the plan?
No, I'm having a bit of a rest. My son started school, so firstly, I'm going to Cancun. I heard there's nice beaches, and I like long walks on the beach and that, so go check out the sand, I suppose, and then go do some daddy drop-offs. My son started school, and then after that, I'll regroup with my team, and we'll go from there.
Right here on the front. You talked about how Derek obviously hit hard, but there was a moment when he pinned you against the fence, and he was just kind of landing a lot of blows, and you just stood up and took it. So, what is it like when Derek Lewis is mere inches away from you, just throwing these bombs at you?
This is fighting. That's what. That's the assignment. That's our job. Obviously, it's a, you know what I mean. I don't know what to say. That's our job. I know he's in there to take my head off, and I told you I'm out there to do the same thing.
Hi, Ty over here. You just knocked out the Knockout King. So what does that make Tai Tuivasa?
Oh, he's got the accolades. He's done it. He's done this for many years. And like I said, he's had his time, and I think this is the passing of the torch. And if I keep up doing what I'm doing and keep focusing on what I need to focus on, I will one day, take over.
Mm-hmm. And who has the better wrestling, Francis Ngannou or Derek Lewis?
Well, I've never fought Francis, so I wouldn't know.
Ty, at the back over here, mate. Your coaches said at the end of the first round, don't swing, be sharp. and then 2 minutes later you faceplant the KO King. How instrumental was that piece of advice?
We had a game plan. My coach Sully was on to me about being in and being out. That was pretty much our game plan. When I'm in, stay in. If I'm out, stay out. And he actually said to me after, he goes, "You fucking." Once I get into the mix, I kind of bite down on my mouth guard and have a swing. And I suppose that's just a bit of who I am and where I'm from, I suppose. But I did have to, in the second round, I had to, recompose and have a think of what I needed to do and stick to the game plan. But we were swinging and banging. That was the assignment.
Ty over here. Do you want to call out someone in the top 5, and how far do you think you are from a title shot?
Bro, to be honest, I don't even know who the fuck's in the top 5. I don't even watch fighting, bro. So, like I said, I heard there's, there's the Stipes and the Cyril Gans and all that, and everyone up there. But this is my job. I rock up, I prepare with my team, and we fucking punch on.
Do you think Derek was nervous fighting in front of his home crowd again? Because that's what he said last time, that he was nervous and the nerves got to him. Did you feel that at all, or?
No, I don't feel he was nervous. He was switched on. He came to bang, but I just think that I wasn't going anywhere, and I wasn't. So I was here to bang as well.
Ty over here. Or sorry. Okay.
Oh, my man.
Yeah. So obviously you've been beloved by MMA fans for a long time, but since the Nelk boys have kind of got behind you and made you their sort of de facto fighter, have you found that like your fame when you walk down the street and stuff is a bit more with the casual fan?
Not really. I'm sweet, bro. If it wasn't for the fans, we wouldn't be doing this. That's the truth. So I love everyone, and I give love to everyone. As long as you don't be a dickhead to me, I won't be a dickhead to you. It's real simple, you know what I mean? I'm a simple guy. But I love the Nelk boys. They're good fellas. They're funny fellas, and we have a lot of similarities. We like to party and we like to have fun.
I saw a lovely little moment just in front of press row earlier. You weren't able to do your shoey in the cage, but you got to do one with your buddy Steve as well. It was a nice moment for you.
Yeah, I was looking for Steve off the bat. I couldn't really see him at the start, but we ended up getting it done.
There's a YouTuber called Vitaly who's calling him out for a boxing match. Would you train Steve if he wanted to decide to come into combat sports himself?
I don't know if me and Steve got together. I don't know if there'd be much training involved, but for sure, we can have a party training camp, something like that.
Cool, thank you.
Thank you.
Ty, can you just sort of explain what you saw with that finish? I mean, how you saw it. It was almost a bit...
I haven't even watched it, Nick. I haven't. My coach rushed me out of here, so I haven't got a chance to watch it. I said to him, "Did we have a bit of a swack? Because I feel a few bumps on my head." He's like, "Yeah, you had a bit of a swack." But I just remember being up on the cage and throwing an elbow. I like my elbows. I like the nitty gritty stuff. So, and then all I can remember, it was over.
It almost had a bit of Mark Hunt walk-off to it, but you don't remember it at all.
I learned a lot from Mark, People ask me, how did Derek hit? I was Mark Hunt's punching bag for for a long time. I think he trained me up and prepped me up well enough. I love my Uso Mark.
One back here in the back. Ty, was that the hardest elbow you've ever thrown?
Yeah.
Thanks for the description.
Thank you.
Ty, here in the back. How hurt were you in the first round when Derek had you up against the cage and he was delivering those shots when you're down, then you just kind of escaped and just started throwing?
I wasn't really hurt. I was just kind of like, if I stay here, I'm going to fucking end up asleep. So I needed to move. And yeah, that was pretty much it. Like I knew he hit me a couple of times. I was like, fuck, I got to move. So, but like I said, I felt the hit, but I didn't feel like I was in danger. I just thought, you got to move or you will be in danger. So I was all right.
Many times when fighters get in that position and kind of go more defensive, but you just push the offense to get out of it.
I've said it before and I'll say it again. I'm a banger from Western Sydney. And we bang on with anyone. And I'll bang on with anyone till the day I die. Thank you, guys.